What's up guys, Ben here, bringing you an interesting video today. I haven't done one of these on my channel. I wanted to do like a life update video, kind of talk you through things that have been going on in my life and kind of looking ahead to the end of the season and things I'm kind of planning with the stream, with the flank, and just some other general thoughts. We've got more, and I'll get into it in the video, more like CDL related content coming later this week on the channel, but I want to like kind of keep you guys posted on what's been going on. So I think the first thing is I've gotten a lot of questions about the lack of streams over the last couple of days, really since the last major, and I wanted to kind of address that at the start of this video. Part one is I got mega sick last week. I don't normally get sick after events. I'm usually like pretty good about my hygiene and staying up with my vitamins and avoiding like all of the issues that lead to people always getting sick after events. I couldn't avoid it this time. Like I got a really bad cold, and it mega like had my ability to do anything. It was pretty much 50-50 on a given day. If I could really do anything, and when I did have like hours to do stuff, I didn't really want to sit in front of a computer because I just sort of get like all stuffy and it wasn't great. Feeling a lot better now, so streams are going to resume. My voice is still a little bit chalked, as you can hear, but that'll come back eventually once my all the mucus drains from my body. Gross, I know. I think the other thing too with the streams is I've been just sort of like seeing that sort of natural sort of wall that happens. And a lot of streamers have told me that kind of happens about sort of a year once you start kind of going full time. And it's sort of like trying to realign myself in what I want to do content wise on stream. Like, what does my audience want? And it also doesn't help that, I have all this other external kind of flank stuff going on that sort of like competes for my ability to really stream for like 7 to 8 or 8+ hours on a given day. So I'm kind of trying to ramp that up now. You may see me take a couple of more batches of days off, so then I can kind of go long on a given batches of days. This is so I can kind of manage burnout, but just kind of wanted to let you know kind of why I haven't been streaming as much. It's tough. Energy is always tough being on camera a lot, and I'm trying to manage that, but I feel good about my plan going forward. So things are looking up. So apologies for the lack of streams over the last week and a half. What am I going to be doing going forward? Obviously we're going to keep kind of doing watch party and flank stuff. In terms of playing games, like I don't know yet kind of the games I want to play on stream. Like I enjoy playing COD. The problem is every time I play it on stream, I don't, the chat, I'll be straight up with you, like kind of disincentivizes me from streaming. So I either got to get over that or something. I don't know. Maybe play more party games. There's a couple more sports games soon. So I'm going to kind of feel it over the next couple of weeks. Obviously, we have a lot of watch party stuff that we're going to be doing once the season starts back up. And that's kind of 3 out of the 6 days I stream. But trying to figure out what I do in the other 3 days is kind of like super important, as well as when we get like into the off season. And as well, you guys know I do flank stuff, so let's give you an update on that. There's been a lot going on kind of in flank world these days. I think I've gotten the question a lot about sort of why do you guys not have any sponsors or partners. I think we actually kind of solved that going forward. The nice thing about being at the event is I think brands have kind of seen what our show looks like both online and at events, and I think some of them want to be a part of one or both. So you're going to see some of them, I think, start to roll out here shortly, which I'm really excited. We're bringing on some really interesting and cool brands. And I think that enables us to do some cool stuff going forward. Like we're going to be at the remaining majors. So I know that Major 4 has no fans. It's actually here in Columbus. So great for me. I don't have to get on a plane, but we are going to be actually on site at Major 4. I actually went to a site visit to the location yesterday. I'm recording this video on Tuesday. I went to a site visit on Monday, kind of picked out the spot. The couch looks good. People always asking about the furniture at events. The couch looks good. It's actually like a modular couch, which is nice. We can kind of do whatever we want with it. And I think we're gonna have a really nice angle, which is great. The only thing I'll say going forward, like at Major 4 and Major 5, is that we are going to be sort of with the stage behind us. So what it's gonna mean is when I'm streaming in the morning, there's gonna be no delay. Doesn't really matter. Even if doing rehearsals, it doesn't really affect you guys. When we are live with the watch party, it will mean that we are gonna have to delay the stream slightly so that we can watch the matches live. You can see the reactions from us live. You'll see all the lights and all the LEDs behind us change in real time. It will mean that notifications are a little bit delayed. The chat on stream is a little bit delayed. But I think that, that's just going to be the best path going forward so we can kind of do it, give you guys like really good live reactions, but also be able to get kind of the atmosphere more in the shots. Like I enjoyed being in the lounge in Boston in our spot in Major 1. But in general, I think one of the things we want to do going forward when we're at events is sort of get the ambiance of what's going around us more on stream, more of the crowd, and be more in like a press box type scenario where we're facing out towards the audience. You can see what's behind us. So we're going to do that at Major 4. I'm really excited for that. I think the crew will be a normal kind of situation. I think most people will come in Tuesday. We'll stream Wednesday from the event, just kind of kick it around, do some fun stuff, and then your usual sort of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday from the event. So I'm excited. And then Major 5 will be in Toronto. I don't think they've announced the venue yet, but we've had conversations with the Ultra team about where it is, and I'm super excited. I'm super excited for our potential location for the set there. I think that's going to be really cool. And one thing that myself and I'm working on with Tom and Gersh is about, you know, with that being the last major of the season, what more can we do in Toronto around the event? You know, at least for me, like I want to fly there on Monday, and we've got like the venue to play with. We've got the phase office in Toronto to play with, as well as, you know, Ultras let us know that like if we want to use their facilities, we can as well. Actually, fun fact, their office is like right by the phase Toronto office, so it'd be really easy to do stuff for both. So we're kind of talking through what that might look like. You guys, let me know in the comments of the video as well if you've got any ideas. Like we want to do some fan stuff. We're trying to figure out how to do more kind of meet and greet type stuff around the flank and what that looks like. So I'm going to kind of dive in a lot with those two, like this week and next week, so we can start playing that out, because we're still like kind of 2 months away ish from that, but we want to get ahead on planning in case we need to start thinking about locations and all that. And then finally, in terms of ending the CDL season, we have Champs. I can't say where Champs is. I'm really excited for the announcement of all of that. And we're doing a lot of planning around, again, just like with Toronto, about how we sort of step up our presence at Champs. So more in the coming days on that one. Obviously, that is months out at this point, but I'm excited for that one. We've got a lot of really cool ideas, a lot of live stream ideas around that. So I'm excited. And that, I think after that, I'll take some time off from the stream just because, you know, it's going to be a big apex of things, but I don't think the YouTube grind will stop. So that's really the flank kind of through the end of the CDL season. Sort of beyond that, I've got a lot of questions of like, once the CDL season's over, what's going to happen with the flank? We're going to continue to do like off-season stuff around roster mania stuff. That will kind of pop up as needed, and that will happen very quick after Champs. I think probably within the first like month or so, we'll probably have a couple of episodes of roster mania stuff, tier list stuff, all of that. I think Tom and I are kind of discussing about other games and what we want to do coverage wise for the flank. I think Halo's an easy one, so we're kind of exploring that, but I want to get into like Valorant and CSGO, so we're having conversations around that. But guys, let me know in the comments as well if there are other games you think we should get into and just kind of be able to do more off-season programming with the flank. Like we don't know when the Call of Duty season is going to start up again. They haven't said anything. I haven't heard anything. And you know, if the season's ending in the summer and we got to wait all months again until the fall, winter, when it starts up again, which is sort of where it started this year, you know, we got to figure out how to fill that time. But we want to make the flank more regular programming and do more stuff outside of COD. So that's one thing we're starting to focus on. So that's flank stuff. I'm excited. I think the growth of the program is really good. I think we've learned a lot of lessons about the show. And I think the nice thing is that we've really stabilized, I think, the talent. Some of that is my fault, obviously, with sort of my like leaving the show from an on-camera perspective and coming back. I think now we've kind of settled on the squad. I think you'll see more of Crim6 as you start to watch the game more. And you'll obviously get all the guests and stuff, but I think between the four of us, we've got some good chemistry now. And we got a good flow of how we want the show to be. Other things to kind of finish out this video. Obviously, I'm doing another show with Chris Crowder, coach of Atlanta FaZe, called Scrap Time. Chris and I are still kind of trying to feel out what that show is. And that's Mondays after each match week and then Tuesdays after events. I think we're going to start bringing on sort of a rotating list of guests. I think Chris and I kind of enjoy having a third person to bounce of and not just the two of us. So Chris and I are exploring that. And I think more so this season, kind of one of Scrap Time, is feeling out how we want to structure it. I think I was like trying to convince Chris to do a show for a long time and finally got him around to really do it. And so we're just trying to feel out what's best with that. And we don't have, you know, any high expectations on growth there. Like we're just kind of doing it for fun. And we'll see where it goes. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. One couple like colored life things. I want to change this setup. Like I know you guys enjoy seeing my kitchen in the background, but I think at some point here in the next few weeks, I'm going to turn my desk towards the wall and put a little webcam on this monitor so you can still see my putts. I haven't really enjoyed the kitchen view in the background. I think it's kind of whack. So I'm trying to figure out how to like put myself against this wall on my right and make it look a little bit better, but more coming on that because I got to actually, it's not easy to rotate the setup. I'll just say that. And then I want to try and do some golf content, like golf streams. I've been kind of researching how to do it, and it's not super difficult using like Streamlabs OBS, mobile, even the Twitch mobile application. The problem comes down to like cell reception. I play a lot of courses where the cell reception is like a little bit iffy. So I've been trying to figure out how to like not spend a couple $1,000s to really get some crazy setup to boost cell signal. Like what can I get that's really easy? That's a couple $100. So researching that, but want to do that because we're going to start playing golf here soon with my squad. That's like me and Nameless. And you guys have probably seen Rich on my streams a couple of times. My friend Brad, like we play a lot. I think you guys would enjoy those content, especially like early, maybe on like Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings during the off season, like over the summer. I think that content would be really cool. So trying to figure out how to make all of that work. I'm sort of exploring. But I'm also excited for golf season to come back because it's cold right now. Columbus, we had like fake like spring and now it got cold again and now it's getting warm again. So now actual spring is happening. So I'm excited for that to kick up. But yeah, that's the video. I know this isn't like what I normally put out, but I just kind of wanted to sort of put my thoughts in a video, life update video. So let me know what you guys think. If you think I should do more of these in terms of content coming up, starting tomorrow, we're going to be doing a mid-season review. It's going to be 2 teams. I think theoretically it's going to be 2 teams per video, and we're going to have them kind of going all the way until the middle of next week in regards to just kind of reviewing every CDL team's journey so far this season, like where they're at, if they hit their goals, what they need to work on. Before champs, there are a bunch of teams, obviously like 6 or 7 that are in a good spot for champs, a couple that really need to still get it moving. So we're going to break that all down in the course of a couple of videos. So be on the lookout for that starting tomorrow. Like you've enjoyed the video, subscribe for more. And as always, guys, we will see you on the next one.